Now let's talk about a story that impacts all of us. It has something to do with something that is in your wallet as we speak. Talking about your driver's license. Do you have a real ID yet? Most Georgians do, but if you don't, there is a new option for you when it comes to passing through TSA security. Happy to be joined now by TSA spokesperson for Georgia, Daniel Velez. Daniel, great to see you. Looks like you're coming to us live this morning from Hartsville, Jackson. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Well, we thank you for your time. Walk me through how this process works. We're talking about a TSA confirmed ID here. What is that?
So that's the next phase of what Real ID is all about. And it's going to happen right on February 1st. If you are a passenger and you come to the travel document checker and you do not have an acceptable form of ID, you're going to have to pay a $45 fee. An acceptable form of ID can be a real ID, a U.S. passport, or any of the other acceptable forms that we have on TSA.gov.
Very good, Dana. I'm curious to know at this point, how many folks do not have a real ID? Do you have numbers on that? Is it a small number of folks at this point?
Yeah, so the good news is all across the country, 94% of passengers coming through the travel document checker do have some form of acceptable ID. It doesn't only have to be a real ID. You can have a U.S. passport or any of the other acceptable forms. But we're seeing about 94% of people coming through the travel document checker with an acceptable form of ID. So this $45 fee is going to be for that 6% of folks who are not presenting an acceptable form of ID.
Daniel, it looks to me like if there was a day to fly, this is it. Looking behind you, I mean, I haven't seen a line like that in a while. There's hardly anybody going through TSA. I mean, do you think this is going to help kind of move the line along? What's this going to mean for the security wait times?
It's not going to affect the wait times at all. So what's going to happen is if you are one of those passengers who does not have an acceptable form of ID, you are immediately removed from the line and you'll have to go over to another transportation security officer in another line. And then the folks behind you, they're going to just go right on through. So it's not going to affect security wait times for those individuals who have an acceptable form of ID. Now, the people who get pulled out to have their ID verified and have to pay the $45 fee, that could be 10 to 15 minutes, but in some cases it may take up to a half an hour.
Hey, is there an easy way to prepay this $45 fee so you can just zoom through security like everybody else?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what we want people to do. We want people to go to TSA.gov, go to the TSA ConfirmID page. There is a link to pay.gov. You can fill out all your information, pay the $45 fee, and then you bring that receipt to the travel document checker when you come through security screening.
Can you walk me through the nuance of needing a real ID? Is it only for boarding a plane at this point, or are there other reasons why you might need it?
Yeah, so a real ID is for if you want to enter the secure area of an airport, or if you want to go into some government buildings, or if you want to go into any of the nuclear facilities that we have, you have to have a real ID. So the real ID has a plethora of different things that it can be used for, not just for travel.
Daniel, is there anything I'm not asking about that you'd like to touch on this morning?
Sorry about that. No, just to remind folks that it's important that starting February 1st, if you do not have an acceptable form of ID, you go ahead and you go to TSA.gov and you get that taken care of right away.
Daniel, great to talk with you, and you're encountering some of the issues we encounter here when we run our own live shots. It's just you never know what's going to happen.
Apologize for that.
No problem at all. You know what? It's the real world. And thank you so much for bringing us this shot from the TSA line there at Atlanta's Hartsville, Jackson. And great speaking with you, sir, and thank you for helping us make sense of this.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day.